this is the work, one of the works she makes with the other women, you know, this object. Okay. Next one is Socorro. I don't know if Socorro is still here, is already here, I don't know, but anyway, let me show her work. Socorro leaves. Can you see the map? No, not yet.
We see, I believe it's your email.
Oh, okay. Actually, let me share again. Now you see
Vou
the
falar em
map.
português porque talvez a Socorro. Socorro, você está aqui? Eu olhei a lista, estou olhando a lista e não. Ela, acho
não, não ainda, né? No problem. This is Mara Rosa, a population about 9,000 people, very small too. I met 4 women artists, including Socorro Costa. I met Socorro, her mother, another artist, and her niece, Nicole, who is a painter too. Socorro is a painter and illustrator who works with the greatest variety of materials and techniques I have almost never seen together in a single visual artist. She's very prolific, truly and really. Mara Rosa is such an unprivileged town too, where it's very hard to get artistic tools and other specific materials. And most of the time there's no financial aid from the government again, which makes things even harder. But then once again, if there's no canvas, Socorro manufactures it. If there's no paintbrush, she makes it herself, believe you or not, from chicken feather. She also learned how to paint using sand, you know. She collects the sand from different areas in the city, and the sand has natural colors. Can you imagine such a thing? Just to come to, when you come to her house, you are overwhelmed. You know? There's a collection of artwork everywhere, almost everywhere. It's truly impressive and it's truly tantalizing. It's very, very beautiful. There's the next one and the last one. I worked with 15 artists, but I will show.
Sorry, I'm very sorry for interrupting you. You were talking about an artist from Mara Rosa. I don't know if you were showing something from her works, but we only saw the map. And I was like, I want to see her house. I want to see some painting.
Of course.
But I thought you were going to get there, but then probably you were thinking that you were sharing your screen, but you were not. Yeah.
Let me try again.
Okay.
Wow. Not yet. This is Socorro. You can see her.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's her house. You know. Wow. This is not canvas. A canvas. She manufactured that canvas. You know. And this is something she made with sand. Can you imagine a variety of color we have here? You know, all natural. It's not like there's nothing more than natural here. And that's her house, you know. Again and again, you know, in her bedroom, in the kitchen, everywhere, and many of the paintings. And there's another one. This is a very good image. Let me show you. Very, very good one. In the end of the dissertation. See. Okay. You know, that's her bathroom. Well, very, very artistic.
Entendemos, de repente, alguém precisa abrir a boca?
Você parou.
Não precisa abrir a boca para falar que eu gosto de arte.
Ah, ok.
I don't even open my mouth to show you or to tell you that I love art, something like that.
E aí com o cabo dá pra colocar aqui, aí os
The
meus
next
três ficam
one and the
aqui.
last
Freio,
one I
freio os dois ao
chose to
mesmo tempo.
show
Que é...
you is Hilda Freire from Olhos d'Água. Olhos d'Água. It's really near to near Brasilia, the capital of Brazil. A very small town too, very cute, you know, very traditional, very, very beautiful. Population about 6,000 people and very artistic too. Hilda Freire is a sculptor, 44 years old. She creates sculptures in clay using different scales and styles. Her artwork focuses on representations of women and pays homage to oppressed communities in Brazil, such as the practitioners of African Brazilian religions, you know, blue-collar workers, poor living housekeepers, and so forth. She has also very interesting work on shaping and reshaping, sometimes exhaustively and brilliantly, the image of Mexican painter Frida Kahlo, getting to obtain multiple facets and layers of her personality on different vibrant sculptures of multiple sizes. Let me show you her work. Okay, that's one of the sculpture, and very, very cute. This is Frida Kahlo. Where is she? Oh, forgot to insert an image of her. I'm so sorry. I guess, okay, I missed it. Okay. I decided to show you part of the sources and information and images and artifacts I had to deal with to compose my doctoral dissertation, basically to underline that, you know, all of that I collected when I traveled to those towns in the state of Goiás was a universal visuality and textuality I should know how to bring together on 400 pages. So then my work begins again, you know. Well, apart from being a writer and a visual artist, I consider myself a graphic designer, so it helped me a lot. Actually, that's my job in Brazil. I'm a graphic designer and editor for the labor court in the state of Goiás. So I'm a public servant. It's a federal position. But back to the dissertation, I would really much like to create a layout that could incorporate that variety of information, how to do that. And not neglecting that I was a PhD student writing an academic dissertation, which means with much theory, methodology, and other mandatory elements. So one of my first decisions was, I will create theories. I will design a unique methodology, and I will come up with an epistemology based on dislocated experiences that I got in touch with. For me, and pardon me, but for me, it was adamantly impossible and inconsistent to continue to talk about Walter Benjamin or Deleuze, for instance, to refer to possible theory of the traveler, or the way to travel, or Le Flaneur, La Flânerie, and trying to relate all of this to so different experiences shared with those 15 women from Goiás. So how to do that? How to make them relate to one another, theory and practice. They were very different, you know, as reality. And to make it clear, I'm not affirming that Waller Benjamin are not brilliant, important, indispensable, okay? It's just different, very different. I also appeared to be, it also appeared to be so incoherent to me to employ a methodology such as a cartography or any other ethnographic approach to explain something much more connected to social aspect of visualization, and so are based on affection. I mean, the ability to let yourself affected, touched by the artistic experience. I mean, expanding the relevance of epistemology beyond the bounds of criticality, you know. So, okay, if I were talking about Louis Bourgeois, Schiller,